The weight of the earth is estimated at 6 sextillion tons. That is 6 with 21 zeros. Perfectly balanced, it turns on its axis. The earth daily revolves at a rate of more than 1,000 miles per hour, or 25,000 miles per day, which adds up to more than 9 million miles per year. Considering the weight of the earth and the speed alone, no wonder Job exclaimed in the book of Job chapter 26 verse 7, he poised the earth on nothingness. At the moment, the earth is traveling in orbit at 19 miles per second, and yet you and I don't feel a thing. In fact, it's traveling at 1,140 miles per hour, and you and I don't feel a thing. Isn't it amazing how the earth knows how to revolve in such a way that we are not thrown off balance? Isn't it amazing that such a massive earth like we belong to would be suspended on nothing, or so it seems? Isn't it amazing that even though our world is so big to us, yet it is so small to the millions of galaxies that exist out there? And in spite of it all, isn't it amazing that all these galaxies move in orbit in complete sync with one another? I marvel when I look into the heavens and see the stars remaining where they are, moving yet not colliding with each other. Considering the earth and all that is in the earth, it's amazing. And we are bound to exclaim that there must be a creator behind all that is. When we consider a simple leaf, when we consider a simple flower, when we consider the different designs that exist in one small space of our garden, when we consider that no two leaves are made the same, and when we see that each petal has a different smell from different flowers, we are amazed at the beauty we are lavished on this earth. And we are forced to exclaim, indeed, there must be a creator. We are living at a time when man is telling us that we have the freedom to do all that we have. And we are pointed to nature to have reason to behave this way. There are some people who will say, why don't we just be like the birds, so carefree and so freely flying into the sky, not even knowing where tomorrow will take them, not even knowing whether they will have a food tomorrow. Why are you planning so much? Why don't you just be like the birds, so free? There will be others who will tell you, why don't you be like the fish in the sea, so freely they swim, not knowing where they will get their food, but indeed they are sustained. Then there are those who will say, let us be like the wild animals in the wild, just enjoying life. Can't we be like the trees that just grow and enjoy the breeze? Unknown to each of us, or rather, lately we have discovered that all the creatures of the air, the fish of the sea, the plants of the land, and all that exists in the natural world are also governed by laws, even though we may hesitate to admit it. We are all governed by laws here and today, and will continue to be so in eternity. Even though the birds are governed by these laws of nature, they still roam so freely. Have you ever wondered why a bird does not drown? It's because it obeys the law by which it is governed. And the law by which it is governed is that it does not have scales. It is not built to swim. It is built to fly, so it will fly. Have you ever wondered, or were you ever surprised that if you take a fish out of water, after a while it begins to die? It's because the fish were made to live in the water. And if you break that natural law, take it out of its environment, it does not have the makeup to breathe the air the way we breathe. And so all nature is governed by natural laws. Not exactly laws that emanate from nature, but all laws emanates from the hand of the Creator who made them all. And yes, We are inspired when we look at the birds and the fish and all that beauty that surrounds us. We are inspired to live with this freedom. And yes, when God created us, He created us as free moral agents. When God created us, the greatest gift He gave us was the ability to enjoy life and be free. But what does that freedom mean? Firstly, freedom includes fences and responsibilities. When we get back, we'll discover what exactly it means to be free.